Hello, so good to see you. Mm, Last time we talked about this perpetual money roller coaster and why does it happen? It really happens because we have a habit. The habits that we have are so deeply ingrained. We are so familiar with them. We really often don't understand what's going on underneath. So there's something going on inside, right? But we're trying to fix the thing from the outside. If my money were a certain way, then I would whatever, right? I'd feel better, be happier, feel more relaxed, be more regulated in my emotions. I would have a steady, stable relationship with myself and money. So many entrepreneurs, business owners, even if it's very small or big, they usually end up getting to a point where they get stuck, right? Even if they're doing their inner work. The resistance that comes up when we're trying to move forward is a program that houses other programs inside of it. And I like to think of it as like a jello mold with a lot of like little fruit pieces inside of it. So they're all little programs, but the bigger one, right, is the resistance. Now, resistance really believes, and I'm saying this because it's your mind that's believing that you have to even have resistance. Your mind believes that the resistance is let's say, protecting you, for lack of a better word, that it's protecting you in a way, and it may have served you at one point in time. But what ends up happening is that we grow out of the old protective mechanisms that happened between the ages of 1 and 5, let's say, just to have a marker. But after that, it may not serve anymore. And so it can be a hindrance. It also can feel like you just can't get past it. So getting past the resistance, it's actually here to help you recognize what the resistance is doing and how it's here to help you. But we're so resistant to feeling the feelings about how it feels that we stuff it down and we turn away, we recoil, we brace against, we push it away, we avoid. There's so many ways that we respond. But that is also a very deeply ingrained habit. When it really, the truth of this all is that you can learn how to feel and face your resistance and stop trying to change it. Now, this is maybe a very new concept for you. Like, why would I not want to change it? The feeling itself is going to be, I don't want to change it. I want to change it. I don't like how it feels. Get it away from me. I've had this before. But that cycle also needs to be gone. How do we get it gone? Well, you have to learn how to recognize this is resistance. It's literally a feeling that may be mixed with emotions and sensations. But these feelings that I don't like, what if I was not so pushing against it? What if I relaxed into it and let it be here for a little bit? You would be relieved. Your body could relax. You wouldn't be so pushing against it. There's a relief. There's a relaxation. There's a, I don't have to try to hold up all the walls in my life. This is so deeply enmeshed into our lives. We are very unaware of how strong and powerful this one way of doing the same thing over and over. This is another perpetual cycle. I keep having resistance. I keep trying to run away from it. I don't know what to do with it. I didn't even know that what it was. So just bringing light to it starts changing everything in a really nice way. So resistance is part of our lives. We live in a world of duality. Duality is always going to have opposition, polar opposites, conflict, duality. We actually need the duality to create a kind of friction so that we can use the problem as an opportunity to flip it into a higher opportunity, a greater opportunity for growth. And the way I use growth, the word growth itself, is dropping what no longer serves you, including resistance, so that you can see through the clouds to where the sky is always blue. If you look at a blue sky, the sky is very calm, open. Nothing's holding it back from being a blue sky. There could be weather, like different kinds of clouds that pass through the sky. Maybe they completely cover the sky. But as you know, if you've ever been on a plane, you go through the clouds, it's still the blue sky. It may be day, it may be night, but it's still open, clear, vast, and in a panoramic view, 365 degrees, there's nothing in the way. It's just openness. Does the sky care whether or not clouds came? Doesn't appear like it, right? No, the sky is just the sky. Does the sky care if there is anything in it? Birds, pollution? No. It doesn't care if the bird poops in the sky. It does not care. It's just even and constant. So to tread lightly and smoothly, despite what seems to be there, despite what appears to be happening out there or to us, when we can model or be like the sky, everything gets done as it needs to be. Things don't bother us. It's okay what clouds come and go. It's a way of being. It's a choice that you can make, a strong, powerful decision to stay even and steady. But sometimes we need foundational aspects to really learn how to do that. How do we learn to be steady despite the storms? How do we learn to navigate through tricky, scary, weird, sad, angry stuff? You know, people have been looking for answers to these questions for as long as I think people have been here. How can we make life easier? I can tell you how it doesn't work. Is to stay in the perpetual up and down, flinging back and forth, being smashed in the waves. That doesn't change anything. You cannot do the same thing over and over and expect a new result. It's just not, it's not a thing. So if you're ready to do something different, I always talk about do different. You're going to hear me say that a lot. You're ready to do different? Do different means get out of the looping cycles and into a stable foundation so you have the capacity to witness, to view, to notice, to be steady and calm, no matter what. And at the same time, raise that. The vibration will naturally lift to maintain ourselves no matter what is happening. And just allow ourselves to be with what is. It's called surrendering. It's called acceptance, allowing, being. And in that space, you can have the ease that you're looking for, including in money. Money likes a straight shot. Money energy, it wants a straight shot. So if your thoughts are like, I'm going to lose it again now that I made such good money, it's, how long is it going to last? That's not straight. That's another down. So what are you looking for? What are you willing to focus to? Would you rather focus on the chaotic aspect, the up and downs? And it's the down is usually a secretive thing. The mind is all the time gnawing, saying, "Oh, it's going to go down, or it's not going to stay like this, or you were just lucky, or you already have enough. You don't need any more." Whatever it's telling you. Your mind is not the ruler of you. It appears to rule the emotions, and that's what we need to look at. Those emotions, how do we regulate them? How do we stand steady in a new pattern, right? In a new habit of ease. So grab your complimentary PDF. It is in the description below. And we'll see you next time. I hope this was informative in some way, or maybe clicked something for you, or gave you an aha, some kind of inspiration. Let's see if you can just notice. Write down like 3 places that you realize, where do you lose trust? So, all right. Good to see you. Until next time. Ciao.